I have been asked to try and horrify you. In a horrific time, in a horrible world, I have been asked to try and horrify you. A challenge in horror, so to speak. Now I know that you're not a person who is easily frightened. Now I know that you're not a person who is easily frightened. Or do you? Monsters, or who gets scared at that sort of thing anymore? You don't. Monsters, ghosts, the dead. Who gets scared at that sort of thing anymore? You don't. Or do you? Or do you? The ghostly ones crowded under their gravestones. Do you ever think of the undead? Or do you? Millions of them. Do you ever think of the undead, millions of them, the ghostly ones crowded under their gravestones? Do you ever think of the restless dead there under the ground? Now then, sit down in a chair and turn your back to the loudspeaker. Lights out, everybody. Lights out, everybody. Now then, sit down in a chair and turn your back to the loudspeaker. Turn your lights out. Yes, all of them. Turn your lights out. Yes, all of them. Lights out, everybody. Yes, turn your back. Now sit quietly, very quietly. The room very quiet. Now whatever I say, don't turn around. Remember that. Don't turn around. Now don't turn around. Something's coming up behind you. Something's coming up behind you. Now don't turn around. And closer. It's something. And closer. Dead. It's been dead. Oh no. It's something. Oh no. Dead. It's been dead so very long. No, don't turn around. Decay, the odor of decay. Don't turn. You almost smell it, can't you now? It's putting out its hand, touching your neck.
All right, happy early Halloween, everybody. This will be the second and probably last spooky stream of the year, although I will say I was going through samples I've done in the past, spoken word samples, trying to decide what to do for tonight, and most of the things I sample are kind of creepy in one way or another, with the exception of the family and real people I've sampled. Anyway, you know the rules probably. I've got some spoken word samples here, some talking, and I'm going to be using that to make music along with the fiddle here and a few other odds and ends. So let me get the info for that first LP we were just sampling. It was So it was 1962, Drop Dead, An Exercise in Horror. The opening is where that guy talking about, something's creeping up behind you and all that fun stuff. That's where that was from, 1962, I think I just said. Anyway, so up next, let me see what we have next. So yeah, up next we have a radio piece, a old-time radio drama called The Dark. 1937, I believe, The Dark. We'll hear the first half of it, the samples, that is, and then we'll hear some other stuff and we'll come back to it. But yeah, this will be the first half of The Dark, with yours truly providing music and other sundry noises. Oh, I'm going to grab something really quick. Actually, give me 1 second. All right, I hope you can still hear me. I have the mic set to a different thing, but yeah, I meant to grab this before I started, and I apologize for that. We will get back to the music, and I will shut up. Back to some spooky vibes here. Get in the spooky, festive mood. All right. Try that again.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, right with you, Doc. Right with you. Said somebody was hurt? That's what the switchboard said. Gee, what a dump. Gee, what a dump. Yeah, it's open. Yeah, it's open. Well, let's go. Hello in there. Hello. Well, let's go. Hey, hello in there. Hey. Hey, in the corner. This I gotta see. Now what's the... Lady, I'm a doctor from General Hospital. Now what's the... Lady, I'm a doctor from General... Now what's the... Oh, Doc, wait. Where are you going? Oh, Doc, wait. Where are you going? Can't get it open. Oh, Doc, wait. Where are you going? Can't get it open. Whoever is hurt must be in there. Blasted door. Whoever is hurt must be in there. Blasted door. Put your shoulder to it. Oh, it's dark. Oh, it's dark. Put your shoulder to it. Oh, it's dark. Can't see a thing. Frightened. You're screwy, all right, ain't she? Now what's... Frightened. Can't get it open. What do you want to go in there for? On the... Oh, Mother in Heaven. Can't see a thing. Hey, Doc. The lamp. Go on back in the other room and get that kerosene lamp. Hold it high. Yeah? Go on back in the other room and get that kerosene lamp. Hold it high. Yeah? Oh, Mother in Heaven. On the floor. What is it? A man. Oh, no. It can't be. Yes, I tell you, yes, it's a man. And he's been turned inside out. Inside out? Yes. It's a man. But the skin is the inside. A man turned inside out. The raw flesh is the outside. It's alive. It's trying to move. Stop that. Trying to get up on his knees. Look, there's another door. Yeah. The answer might be in there. Doc, George, we got it. Lantern, bring it. Doc, George, we got it. Lantern, bring it.
Alright, that was the first half of The Dark, a 1937 radio piece, I believe, we will hear the conclusion in a moment. But first, we are going to go to. Wait, I might be getting the dates wrong. Let me see what the date was for this one. So no, now we're going to 1936. The dark is... Oh, the dark is 1937. I didn't realize that they were that close in age. So we're going a year back, 1936. And it's kind of a long story, but I'm a big Harry Houdini fan, so I have to make sure I don't geek out too much and blab and go on and make this even more boring than it might already be. But long and short, Harry Houdini, apart from being famous as an escape artist, was very famous as a hunter of fake spiritualists. People, fake psychics, and people who would claim to be able to talk to the dead, take advantage of people who've lost loved ones. Anyway, Harry Houdini was really famous for hating people like that, and he spent a lot of his professional time and effort going after people like that, people doing seances and stuff. Anyway, then he died at a relatively young age, under kind of a random weird circumstance, and he and his wife had an agreement, an understanding that if either one of them died before the other, that person in death would do everything they could to come back and talk to the spouse who's still alive. So, since he died first, the understanding was he was going to do everything he could in his spiritual power to communicate with her, because it was a really common, popular thing back then to talk to dead people, to talk to ghosts. Back in the early part of the 20th century, everything now is a wild time. Back then was a pretty wild time too. And yeah, there were a lot of people supposedly talking to dead loved ones. So the understanding was that, because I think Harry Houdini, even though he was very against the spiritualists for the most part, he wanted to be able to talk to his dead loved ones as much as anyone else. He just knew that the people claiming to be able to do that couldn't actually do it. It's the only real difference between him and other people, because he wanted the same thing. And anyway, so the long and short of it is that Harry's wife, Bess, didn't get a message from him really after death, and so this is 10 years after Houdini's death. He died on Halloween night, actually, and on the 10th Halloween after his death, this seance was a seance with his wife and a lot of other people who were close to him, was broadcast live on the radio. It was live not live in New York City, and in some big hall. I can't remember which one. But anyway, so we'll go back to 1936 and see if we can get in contact. There's one last effort to get in contact with Harry Houdini. And I'm going to try and use the thing I just rifled around and spent way too long looking for. Let's see if it works. It's not really working. It's it's what's left of a little music box. It's too quiet. Oh well, I'm sorry. It was definitely not worth rummaging, but see if we can get some kind of music box thing going or so.
the silver handcuffs, that the first to go would try to contact the survivor. Before Houdini's death, the Houdinis made a compact that the first to go would try to contact the survivor. Also to open the silver handcuffs and other signs if he should pass over first. It so happens that Mrs. Houdini survives. It so happens that Mrs. Houdini survives. And she made it a sacred duty to carry out the terms of the compact. The first year found Mrs. Houdini every Sunday between the hours of 12 noon and 2 o'clock, seated in front of Houdini's photograph, locked up in the privacy of her own room, waiting for some sign of Houdini. Each anniversary of his death, during the last 10 years, each anniversary of his death, that the first to go would try to contact the survivor. There have been times that Mrs. Houdini felt that surely Houdini was coming through. There have been times that Mrs. Houdini felt that surely Houdini was coming through, that her hopes of communication would be fulfilled. She was willing to believe that her hopes of communication would be fulfilled, but the evidence did not stand up. At no time has Mrs. Houdini ever received a psychic communication from Houdini, nor has anything occurred anywhere in the world that would lead Mrs. Houdini to believe that Houdini was trying to come through. Have written in and stated that Houdini has nor has anything occurred in have written in and yet hundreds of alleged psychics and mediums in Kansas City, in Chicago, have written in and stated that Houdini has appeared to them in some form or other. In Kansas City, Houdini was said to have written in Long Beach, in Kansas City, Houdini was said to have written a long letter to Mrs. Houdini. In Long Beach, Houdini was said to hypnotize the medium and then deliver a message through her. And in Santa Monica, he escaped from several pair of handcuffs by dematerializing his hands. In New Zealand, he drank a cup of tea. And in Santa Monica, he escaped from several pair of handcuffs by dematerializing his hands. But we all believe, and many prominent psychics agree, that if Houdini has appeared all over the world in spirit form, under every kind of manifestation, and doing this many times every week of every year of the last 10 years, then we believe that the great Houdini will, on this last authentic seance, come to the little silver-haired widow, a few days before his death in Detroit, comes the little silver-haired widow, Even if I have to go through hell to best darling, I'll come back to you if it is possible. Even if I have to go through hell. Houdini, in a most strong and firm reminder, again said, a few days before his death in Detroit, best darling, Houdini, in a most strong and firm reminder, again said, best darling, I'll come back to you if it is possible, even if I have to go through hell to do it. It's a Houdini night, with the spotlight of the public on Houdini, with the whole world paused to see or hear Houdini step on this side of the curtain. Step on this side of the curtain. With the whole step on this side of the curtain.
I guess I think I hear my mic coming through. I don't know if I can be heard very well. I don't have myself turned up. I apologize. I'm just trying to load the next samples, which will be the conclusion of The Dark, 1937 radio drama. But my, let's see, it's hanging. Okay. There we go. Sorry, I know that at times I'm quieter. I try not to talk during that time, although I should probably try not to talk when I'm louder too. Probably makes sense. So that was the first half of the 1936 Houdini Seance. We're now going to hear the second half of The Dark, old radio drama. If any of the things I sample seem interesting, you can usually find links to the full unedited found source, primary source, in the description of wherever you're watching this. Yep, but I've been talking for way too long, so now let's get back to let's see what's going to happen to our two heroes in the creepy house with the crazy woman, the man that's been turned inside out, and the darkness.
There's no floor in there.
Gee, Doc, why can't we just go?
Hold it high.
Doc, what?
Don't move.
Doc, what?
Don't move. There's no floor in there.
Nothing but Doc. Gee, Doc, why can't we just go?
Hold it.
I don't see nothing. Doc, what?
Don't move.
I don't see nothing.
The dark sort of spills over on the edges.
Huh?
The dark sort of spills over on the edges.
Huh?
It's a deeper dark than dark. Something moving in there.
Close the door.
No. Something moving in there.
Close the door.
No.
Close the door.
No.
Then I'll close it. Then I'll close it. Oh, you fool, open that door. I've got to see what... Oh, you fool, open that door. I've got to see what...
No, Sam, I'm going to find out what this is all about. He's coming in here. He's coming in here. No, Sam, I'm going to find out what this is all about. I'm going to know all about this. I'm going to know all about this. Woman, if you know anything, tell me. What was it we saw back at that door with the floor shirt thing? Do you... What was it we saw back at that door with the floor shirt thing? Do you know?
She's going to the door. She's going to open it.
Yes.
Oh, Doc, will you listen to me? Let's get... She's going to open it.
Yes.
Oh, Doc, will you listen to me? Let's get out of here.
You're just standing there, looking into the dark.
Yeah. What's that coming up out of the hole in the floor?
The dark.
It's like listen to it. Listen to it. Black smoke. It's reaching up to her. What is it? Smoke? Black?
Crawling up around her. No.
Inside out.
No.
It's coming.
No.
Inside out. It turned.
No.
Inside out. It turned her. Inside out.
Sam. Crawling up. What is it? The shadows are crawling along the floor toward us. Come on, Sam. Sam, open your eyes. Sam, open your eyes. Sam, open your eyes. The shadows are crawling toward me along the floor. I can't leave you. You saw what they did to her. I can't leave you. You saw what they did to her. I can't leave you. You saw what they did to her. Look at her. Inside out. A woman inside out. They're coming faster and faster. They're coming faster and faster. Yeah. Like long black... Like... Go off feet. Like long black fingers. Like... Go off feet. Like... Go off feet. Like... Go off feet. It's covering you. The black. It's covering you. The black. Sam! covering you. No. Stop covering me. I've got to get out of here. I've got to tell them all about you.
I gotta tell everyone there's something like you loose in the world. Got to warn them. Bring me over. My face, the ghost. My head, my face, the ghost. No. My face, the ghost. No.
Alright, so that was the conclusion of The Dark, which was an LP. I don't know if I mentioned that. It was an album, which is a little bit different. I guess you would call it like a novelty album. But yeah, it was a bunch of skits, most of which I found kind of distasteful. But, oh no, wait, no, I'm sorry. I think I have that mixed up. That was, The Dark was the radio piece. The first thing I sampled tonight was the LP, but yeah, this was The Dark was a radio drama. Anyway, up next, I'll be sampling the conclusion of the Houdini Seance.
the spirit of understanding descend upon us that are gathered here in the... Please let the... O thou mastermind of the universe, please let the spirit of understanding descend upon us that are gathered here in the inner circle tonight. We are each in his own way seekers after truth. Please let thy spirit of understanding guide us and bring the light of truth to the many friends that have earnestly formed psychic circles and gatherings throughout the entire world. Spirit communication from across the grave. Amen. For those of you that have grown old in the mysterious laws of spirit land, O thou disembodied spirits, O thou disembodied spirits, Amen. Spirit communication from across the grave. It is the spirit of Houdini we wish to contact. Houdini, are you here? Are you here, Houdini? Take from this earnest gathering any strength that may be taking vital thing from us that you may need. We have waited, Houdini, oh so long. And now, this is a night of night. To the world, to all of us, Harry, we are all seekers after truth. It means so much to her. Harry, we are all seekers after truth. Please manifest yourself by speaking to the trumpet. Lift it, lift it. Listen, 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 speak through his speak. Listen, speak through his speak. Speak, Harry. We are watching and waiting, Harry. Levitate the table, move it. Lift the table, move it around on it. Spell out a code, Harry. Please ring the bell. Do it, Harry. 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 Do it. Do it, Harry. Do it, Harry. The evidence, Harry. Oh, thou spirit, we are crying to high heaven, to the powers that be. We are crying in one mighty, magnetic voice from every corner of the earth, and the hearts and minds among whose are centered here tonight. We want the evidence, the truth, in the name of humanity and love. We want the evidence, the truth, in the name of humanity and love. If there is communication from the great beyond, come through with the evidence.
Meditation.
In the name of humanity and love. If there is communication from the great beyond, come through with the evidence.
Follow calm and silent meditation.
Mrs. Houdini, the 0 hour has passed. It is finished. I do not. Mrs. Houdini, the 0 hour has passed. Mrs. Houdini, yes, the 10 years are up. Have you reached a decision? Yes, Houdini did not come through. My last hope is gone. I do not believe that Houdini can come back to me or to anyone. After faithfully following through the 10-year Houdini compact, I do not believe that ghosts or spirits exist. I now reverently turn out the light. It is finished. Good night, Harry.
All right. I don't know if anyone else out there is having fun getting spooked, but I'm having fun. I'm enjoying this. It's such a crazy time. If you're into history, go read The Witch of Lime Street. It's probably one of my favorite books, and it's a history book, or it's about this time period and the spiritualist movement and Houdini and just all the stuff going on in 100 years ago, for the 1920s and 30s instead of the 2020s and 30s. And yeah, it's a history book, but it reads like a novel. And I mean, we're living through some really interesting times these days, and definitely things when it comes to technology and its effects on us. We're in unprecedented times, but there was definitely some crazy things going on 100 years ago too, and it was some very interesting times. Anyway, so yeah, that was the Houdini Seance. And there's actually a whole backstory in if Bess ever heard from Houdini from beyond the grave. I think the fairest and safest thing to say from her perspective is that she didn't, but there was one moment where, yeah, it's more complicated than that. Because people are complicated. Anyway, I've been yammering. Let's see what else we have to sample. Alright, so we've gotten to the final collection of samples for tonight, I guess. I have so many creepy samples I've done. You know, being Halloween, that's what I was thinking about, but yeah, quit while I'm ahead. Don't know that I ever was ahead, but anyway, this final collection of samples, let me just get the date. So 1952 is when these last samples come from, and I highly recommend. If you're listening to this, I suggest you click on the link in the description that will take you to the full. It's only like 7 minutes long or something version of what I'm about to sample. The Frankenstein's Castle, 1952. I would suggest you just go watch it, listen to it. There's not a video, it's just audio, but I would suggest you go listen to it and, you know, say goodbye to me, because it's a really interesting piece of audio. The first time I ever heard it was totally out of context, and that was probably the way to hear it. And I think I've sampled it last year for Halloween, and I don't know if it really came through very well in the samples. But anyway, I'll just say, now that I've hyped it up too much, this was broadcast over the BBC, from what I understand, BBC Radio, in 1952. And it was, on Halloween, 1952. I'll leave it at that. It was at a, we're a reporter, and we are like in the basement of this Frankenstein's castle, is what he was told. He was told that there was that it was Frankenstein's castle, basically, or something. And he was sent down to the basement with a flashlight. So yeah, we are in the basement with a flashlight and a nervous reporter.
Can't you hear? Can't you hear me out there?
We're going to shut the door behind us. We're going to shut the door behind us. And right now, all 700 years of the history of this castle, the view as we stand here in almost utter darkness. And right now, all 700 years of the history of this castle, the view as we stand here in almost utter darkness, scraping our feet to watch our way, scraping our feet to watch our way, scraping our feet to watch our way. We actually see nothing as yet. We actually see nothing as yet. As our eyes have not become accustomed to, as our eyes have not become accustomed to the darkness, the darkness, the darkness. But this little flashlight does not throw the darkness. But this little flashlight does not throw out very much light. If the monster were in here, if the monster were in here, if such fable be true, he could be right next to us. Excuse me, just 1 second, but... Oh... When that fell, ladies and gentlemen, you can imagine... When that fell, ladies and gentlemen, you can imagine what ran through our mind. We're shining our light up on the wall as we heard something. You'll excuse the gasp, but our light is fading and our light is fading and it's a statue. A statue. A statue. Just a statue. Just a statue. Just a statue. But an ungodly statue. This is ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. This is ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go up and examine this statue right now. It's a horrible-looking statue. It's a horrible-looking statue. Like the monster. Maybe the original mold. It is very eerie, to say the least. It is very eerie, to say the least. We're going to walk up and touch this to see perhaps what it could be made of. coming through the window. But we don't believe in these things. Maybe the original mold, much like the monster, perhaps something put here years ago, like the monster, much. We're going to go up and examine this statue right now. Like the monster, maybe the original mold. As this misty moon is coming through the window. As this misty moon is coming through the window. But we don't believe in these things. As this misty moon is coming through the window. But we don't believe in these things. It may be we are scared because of what fell down on the floor here, but it's a horrible looking statue. No, it couldn't. No, it couldn't. It's a horrible looking statue. No, it couldn't. No, it couldn't. Perhaps something put here years ago. This is ridiculous. It did move. This is ridiculous. No. It did move. And it's not wax. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. Please. I'm getting out of here. God, no. God, no. Can't you hear me? Can't you hear me? Can't you hear me? Please. Can't you hear? Can't you hear? Can't you hear me out there?
All right, thanks for listening, anyone who's out there. And, I've had so many technical issues and skill issues and practice issues that I haven't really said this up until now, but, I'm starting to sort out some of those technical issues and maybe with more practice we'll have some of the skill issues taken care of. But yeah, let me know, anyone who's listening, what can I do to improve the stream? If you have ideas for spoken word samples, I'll sample anything, anything of someone talking. The one thing is there can't be a lot of music connected to it. Like if it's a television show or a movie with a lot of music and the dialogue, that can be a problem. But other than that, I can sample pretty much anything. Anyway, happy Halloween, everyone, and thanks for listening. And I'm hoping to come back pretty soon, and I'll do something that I hope, cross my fingers. I'm not going to guarantee this if I don't want to go back on something I commit to. But I'm hoping to sample live police radio next time I sample, or next time I stream, to use the live police radio as the spoken word part of the music, which I have done in front of people and an audience, but I've never done on the stream, so we'll see about that. Anyway, stay safe out there and have a fun, spooky Halloween.